Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. Every now and then we like to give you a little treat. That's going to be a ride. In what? In the 1954 Corvette. Second year for the Corvette. Let's just take a quick walk around it. We've got Stacy Walters Rossi. Stacy, good to see you.
Good to see you, Lou.
And let's take a look at what we've got right there. The original 6-cylinder blue flame. And with that being said, we'll take a look at the back end of it. And now it's time for our ride. So let's go. Stacy, no door handles right here?
Nope. Push it in.
Push it in.
That, like that. And pull.
Go ahead.
Pull.
There we go.
There's no
Got it.
seat belts.
There's our door. And no seat belts.
No seat belts.
So let's go. Stacy, good to see you.
Good to see you. We're in.
Let's take a ride in our Roadster. It's the perfect day.
Let me just look it up a little bit.
We're here at the Iron Gate Motor Condos.
There you go. And she's more touring car than horsepower, but she's fun to drive.
We're driving one of the original first Corvettes. This is pretty cool. Let's take a look at the gauging and our interior. And why is it Marilyn Monroe here?
I named her after one of the original blonde bombshells because she's ermine white, and I already took the name Harlow for my 63, so of course I named her Monroe after Marilyn Monroe.
Okay. Looks great. We'll take a little jump down the highway, or down the roadway here.
Not going to challenge a semi with this old car.
Yeah, I think we'll take our time.
We'll take our time.
Yeah, we don't need the oversized load taking us out as a general rule.
No. And of course, the non-power steering is always a challenge.
Look at the size of that wheel. That's a great sound.
That is a great sound.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, she does. I'm hoping to do this good when I'm 62 years old.
Now, Stacy, what got you to be such a car girl that you said, I think I need a 54 Corvette? How'd that happen?
Well, I've always loved Corvettes,
And why was that? Something special happened to you?
when I was a little girl in the back of my parents' station wagon, I was looking out the back and there was this beautiful 70s orange Corvette. And I swear to God, that car winked at me. He somehow made the headlight go up and down, and I was sold. I kept telling my parents, someday I'm going to have a Corvette. And I do.
And you started putting money away in a jar or something.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. When I got my first job, I started putting money aside a little bit each month, and eventually got my first car, which was my 63, and then this is my second one, which is the 54, which is beautiful.
The 54.
First production year for the Corvette.
You know, your two Corvettes, sometimes, you know, people when they see a Corvette, I don't know about that person, but when you see the 63 or this one, people just fall in love with it.
Well, it's hard not to, you know. They're different. There was nothing like this out in the road. Just imagine this, you know? Can you imagine back in the 50s when everything was like a sedan or, you know, the Ford, and then you come out with this gorgeous Roadster. You know, that doesn't even really have windows. It doesn't have door handles. This was a fun car to drive, and it
let's turn here. We'll bring her back just to give people a little taste of the ride. Maybe do what those people did right there.
I can go all the way around.
Sure.
The block, if that's all right.
Yeah, wherever you want to go. So Stacy, an obvious question: when you're driving this car, I mean, we are driving this car. What's the reaction sometimes when you come to a stoplight like this? What's people?
A lot of head turning. They're not quite sure what it is at first. I'll see people like that gentleman right there turning around, and now he has his wife turn around. I'll get some thumbs up. Sometimes if there's trucks on the road, they'll beep, which is quite loud, but you know, you give them a thumbs up. You don't see these every day out on the road.
Yeah.
I do like to drive her, obviously, when the weather permits, just to keep her running.
Oh yeah.
And enjoy the day with it.
This is great. Real treat. And this is, they consider that, you know, this is C1, one of the first Corvettes. Yep. The first series. And with that, they call it the straight axle, correct? It's
correct.
got a solid axle or something like that?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But you know what? It rides wonderfully. I mean, you know, you can't really, I mean, granted, it's not a 2016 or a brand new car, but it rides really well. I mean, it's, you know you're driving something exciting.
Yes. Yes, we are. A piece of Americana.
Exactly.
And it's important to get these young kids involved in this because this is our history. And I hope more young people decide to work on old cars.
Well, this is one of the reasons why we like doing the My Car Story is I want to really leave a historical legacy of some cars, and it is just that. It's to give my son and some other people who are interested in cars a chance to really enjoy what we're doing.
It's a great sound.
Yeah, it is a great sound. You can see that behind us. Are extremely comfortable.
Yeah, this is all the original foam.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it crunches a little bit, but like I said, I'm more into preservation than restoration. I mean, you can go out all day long and find reproductions, but she's only going to be original one time.
Yeah. So
everything that I can keep original, I have. That's why her engine compartment isn't all pretty and shiny. She's got some rust on her, but she's got some age on her.
Yeah. Well taken care of, clearly.
I just think that original owner from BF Goodrich, if he's looking down, I think he's smiling because somebody finally got her running again for him.
And share that briefly, that your car wasn't originally titled, it was given to somebody.
Yes, it was given to the vice president of BF Goodrich, and it was a way to promote the new Chevy sports car. He got to drive it around, he got to take people in it, and it got to be seen. And when he got older and passed away, he had left it to his caregiver. And I guess he was not really a car person, so it just sat for like 30 years, and then when he passed away, his son didn't know what to do with it, and they got a hold of the National Corvette Club, and I got a phone call because I can't drive stick, I can only drive automatic, and luckily the 54 is an automatic.
Yeah. Is wonderful.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad you decided to come and take a ride with us today. with me.
The sun is perfect. The car is spectacular. The drive is comfortable. Really, really, like you said, it's a piece of history. We're getting the chance to enjoy it. And it just really doesn't get much better than this. Really wonderful. Stacy, thanks so much for being on My Car Story. I appreciate your time and taking us out for a ride.
Thanks, Lou.